Hello and welcome. Free and Equip started today, and I decided to uh, do my Hall of Trials, and then I saw this. In case you don't know, we in previous two rotations we had some condition that needed to be fulfilled, like have two Earth units and have a team of non-overlapping elements. Now you need two Rangers, but at the same time, in previous two rotations, fulfilling this condition would increase your speed, attack by 30% and give you ignore ER. And now we no longer get attack on all of our units just by fulfilling this condition. Instead, our units only get increased attack proportional to resources, which means if we're going to use units without resources, we're not gonna get this additional attack. And I didn't even notice that at first, but when I realized that my Lilka was hitting not as much, I read this. I read this again, and I realized that Lilka is not gonna work too well here. I mean, I already saw someone did 76 million with Lilka on global, but honestly, I have no idea how, because my Lilka with my best gear with a lot of attack boosts and all the stuff couldn't even break the barrier on the third phase, which is a bit disappointing. And even though I wanted to make a video about Lilka because she's a free-to-play unit while Fenris is not, I had to give up and switch to Fenris. So yeah, this video is gonna be about Fenris team. I'm a bit disappointed in Smilegate that they made this like this, so the only character that can work properly with all these conditions is Fenris, but I guess I just have to accept this fact. So here's the team I'm gonna be using. And the problem with Fenris team is speed. You gonna need a lot of speed on your units. So I put my fastest gear on Knockwall and Strays, and this is how it looks like. I have 287 speed on Knockwall, on Bloodstone, on Release Imprint, and like this is the gear that I'm using. It's 19, 19, 19, 21, 21 speed. I know that's a lot, and most of the new players not gonna have this kind of gear, I know, but from what I saw when I was doing my tries, you probably don't need as much speed on Knockwall and even on Strays, because it seemed like I had some room to lower the speed, and at first I wanted to experiment and see the lowest amount of speed required for this run, but at this point I've been trying this Hall of Trials for over let me check, for over 6 hours, and I also had a pretty tough day today, and I'm just exhausted. I don't want to do this anymore, so I'm just gonna finish this as soon as possible and go to sleep. So maybe I'm gonna try to experiment in a few days, but not right now. So yeah, this if you want to make this team, just put the fastest gear you possibly can on your units and see if this works or not. So here's Strays on Release Imprint on Warhorn, obviously 20% actually almost 21% attack increase to Fenris is quite huge. And this is this gear that he have. It's 20, 20, 21, 17, 18. A lot, I know, but once again, you can probably get away with lower speed. So yeah, then I'm using my game is dying, or is it my PC? Then I'm using Elena as my frontline unit. From my experience, she is the best sustainer for this fight, because she have this EE that now cleanses one debuff when she procs her passive, so she is going to cleanse that burn debuff that Harsetti is putting on her, and also with Fenris in the team, he also cleansing one debuff when he's passive procs, so she can potentially never take this burn damage at all. So I really like Elena, but the main reason why I'm choosing her over everyone else is the fact that her passive also decreased damage suffering by AoE attacks. And sorry, there were some times when my units were close to death, and without this passive I wouldn't be able to survive, so I definitely recommend using Elena over everyone else. And I believe she also have the highest base speed among all the characters that can work, so yeah, that's another reason why I choose her. As for her gear, you probably don't need as much speed. I don't know, but it seems like I have... she didn't even need to take that many turns in the break phase, honestly. So here is the gear that she's using. She's on Midnight Bloom because she doesn't... I don't really have any problems with survivability in this run, so no reason for me to use healing artifact. But this thing helps me with crit rate requirement, because you need 100% crit rate on all of your units for this fight. It's a necessary. So this artifact is definitely useful. And then the Fenris here. Just as much damage as possible. If I would want to min-max this, I would get rid of all speed that he have. Like, I would mod this speed for like HP or something. I would mod this speed for defense or something, I don't know. Just get rid of all the speed. But like, I don't want to ruin those pieces just because I want to make this run better. But here's his gear. This is the best damage gear that I have. And with Midnight Bloom, he has 100 crit rate. All of the units in the team have 100 crit rate, so I definitely recommend using this artifact on someone in the team. But at the same time, it's also good to have Warhorn, and on Knockwall it's kind of required to have Bloodstone, I feel like. I'm not sure I'm going to survive without Bloodstone, so yeah, it's... use Midnight Bloom if you can. That's the thing. And now about the units that can replace this team, as I already said, Fenris is pretty much irreplaceable. I mean, yeah, I already saw that someone did a higher score with Lilka, but I'm not really sure how is that possible, but it's probably just gear issue for me. That guy probably just have much better gear than I do, and that's how he was able to clear it. But either way, I would just recommend using Fenris over Lilka this time if you have him. If you don't have him, just I don't know, score as much as you can with Lilka, and that's just it. I mean, I guess having top 5% is not that. Wait, where is it? Wait, where are reward? Oh, here they are. Like, being in the top 5% is not actually that much worse. You have one less exclusive equipment, but overall it's still okay, I guess. Now for Elena, you can replace her either with Roana or with Fire Arcades. Wait, Arcades Soldier. I don't think anyone else can work, but maybe something like a Momo can also work. Maybe no, I think that's just it really. I don't think anyone else can work as well as those three. So and among those three, I recommend using Elena for sure. She is pretty good here. Just make sure she have this exclusive equipment on her. As for second ranger, I remind you, you need 2 rangers here to fulfill this condition. You can swap Knockwall for a Faithless Lilka. I unfortunately don't have Faithless Lilka to show you, but she also have attack imprint and can work just as fine, probably. Or you can go for Elegos, who also have attack imprint for the team, which is actually might be even better when it's maxed. Or if you don't have either of those, then my game's so laggy. Then this is your guy. I think yeah, that's pretty much the only option you have if you don't have any of other options. But Ian actually kind of good. He has 118 base speed, which is actually higher than Knockwall. He doesn't have extra turn or speed buff, but he can probably work, I think. I hope. But I feel like he might need even better gear to work. Honest, I don't know. But yeah, I think those units are the best to replace Knuckle with. And for the strays, the best replacement is Fire Caverick, because this unit have self speed buff, he have attack imprint, he have AoE attack, so pretty much everything that's needed. He also have a crit rate exclusive equipment, and he have more damage, have attack buff for himself, which is actually kind of good. So definitely worth trying if you don't have strays. And there was someone else I wanted to recommend, but I actually forgot who this is. Oh, I guess no, wait. No, he doesn't have strip. Well, I'm gonna type on screen who can work, but I honestly can't remember right now. So I'm just gonna hope that I'll remember. I guess Mercedes can work actually. She have attack, release imprint, and she have strip here, but it's only 70% chance, and I wouldn't recommend going for this, but if you're really desperate, you can go for it. Critical hit chance, health, no strip on those. ER. Well, yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to say for now. And let's get to fight, I guess. I'll just show how I managed to make this team work. I hope my PC is not going to die in the middle of it, because it seems like I have some big issues with lags. Yeah, you can see it's barely working, but I hope I'm gonna be able to record this. Okay, so for now we don't want to use anything. We just S1ing. Now Fenris is going to proc cleanse 1 debuff from all allies, which is going to cleanse this burn. Now when Fenris have S3, you always want to S3, because it's not on cooldown, it's based on his fighting spirit, so you will get it back when you need it. And also you don't want to get speed buff from S1, because it's kind of a waste, honestly. It's messing up your speed tuning, and not worth using when you have S3. Obviously, when you don't have S3, you kind of have to use S1, but if you do have it, then go for it. Okay, keep S1ing. Now Elena is going to proc her passive, cleanse this burn again. So as you can see, she barely took any damage. It's pretty nice to have those two units saving each other like this. Well, I guess just saving Elena. Okay, so Harsetti is about to put her barrier up. And now she will not take... Oh my god, it's so laggy. She will not take any damage until we dispel this thing 2 times. And to do that, we'll need to press Knuckle S3 and Strays S2. All this usual stuff. So we're gonna go for S2 here with Strays. Dispel this thing 1 time. Now we're gonna go for S3 with Knuckle. And now the question is, do I want to get speed buff or not? Give me 1 second, I need to check. Yes, I do want to S2. Okay, I was just checking my previous run to see if I pressed it there or not. Yes, I did. Okay, yeah, it's actually perfect. Because now Fenris is going to proc his passive and get CR push, and now we can enter the break phase with our teammates almost taking a turn. So we go for S3 and get rid of that barrier, breaking Harsetti. Now what we need to do is make 10 critical hits. This is why it is so important to have a 100% crit rate on all of your units. So when you attack this thing with a single attack and making a critical hit, you getting 30% CR push, and that's the mechanic that we need to abuse. So we just attacking this, getting CR push. See how far have I gone down this CR bar. So we're going to attack this again, and we're gonna S2 here now. Now we're forced to use AoE attack, so let's go for it. Because every 3 single attacks that this thing takes, it goes into stealth, and we need AoE attack. So now we're gonna keep hitting this. I could go for S3 here, but I don't think I need it right now, so I'm gonna S1 for now. I'm gonna S1. No, actually, I can start hitting Harsetti for just more damage, because she only took one hit and we can just get a little bit more damage by hitting her. But if your speed is much lower than mine, you can try to keep hitting this thing to get more CR push and potentially get more turns. And like, as you can see, my Fenris is still quite up on the CR bar, and like, if I hit this, I already have, well, I don't know, but just experiment with this and see if you have enough speed or not. I'm probably gonna test this later, but yeah, I probably should have started hitting Harsetti earlier, because I could hit her 3 more times, so I kind of wasted some damage on that, but like, it's not really that noticeable. Like, maybe it's like 500,000 per phase, maybe a bit more, but either way, let's see the damage on Fenris S3 with 10 stacks. It is 16.2 million, not bad. I believe it's higher than my Lilka ever did. No, it's actually not. The highest I saw with Lilka was 16.8. Yes. Now we are back in normal phase again. So we continue S1ing. This time my tuning is gonna be a bit off, because Elena and Fenris are going to proc their passives at the same time, which means my Elena is going to take 1 burn damage here, but that's okay. She is tanky enough to survive that. So we have S3, we're gonna go for it. No, keep S1ing. I could go for S3 here, honestly. If your Elena is less tanky than mine, I probably would recommend you going for S3 at this moment, so she gets invincibility and not take any burn damage. But I don't need this. I already know I don't need it. So yeah, I'm just going to survive this. Okay. No. If you hear some loud noises in the background, that's my cat. Don't just ignore that. Okay, hitting Harsetti doesn't do anything right now, but I believe this thing had 1 stack before I left the break phase, so I'm gonna try to oh wait, no, it had 0. Oh fuck, I'm stupid. I shouldn't have touched that. Damn it. That's fine. I can improvise and make this work, probably. Let's just not hit it again. Okay, this time I believe I do not want to press Knockwall S2. Let me see my previous record. Did I S2? No, I S1. Yes, okay. So I'm gonna repeat that then. And yeah, if I would go for speed buff, I would definitely take a turn with Knockwall. Now I'm not. Yeah, perfect. The whole team is going right after Fenris. This is the best scenario. So let's go for S3 and break that barrier. Okay, now I'm gonna attack this. Put in 2 stacks, that's okay. Let's hit this again. Now it goes into stealth, so let's go for LNS3 and reveal it. Now this one here, this one here, and you can see that Fenris is quite high on CR, and he's about to get his 6th stack, and also Nak will have his 3 to give him 2 stacks instead of 1. So I'm pretty sure I can get away with S1 in here for a bit more damage. Now let's go for S3. Strace is definitely going to lap because he's just more than 2 times faster than him. So yeah, let's just get a bit more damage here. This is gonna be the 9 stack. Here's the 10. And now I can attack this, and we have all attacks that we could possibly do on Harsetti. And let's see the damage on this S3. It is 21.1 million, not bad. So we now only need to get to last phase. And did you saw how low my Fenris got? If I didn't had this passive, I'm pretty sure he would have died. Well, probably not die, but he would be very close to death. So yeah, I definitely recommend using Alena over any other soul leader here. Okay. And once again, my rotations are kind of fucked. Elena and Fenris proc at the same time, but that's fine. I'm probably going to S3 with Elena in this time. If I even have a wait, I have 1 turn cooldown. That's okay. I'm gonna get it back just in time. So I'm gonna be using S3 next turn, or maybe not. Let's see. No, we're fine. We're fine. We have more than enough HP to survive. So let's keep hitting. It seems like Harsetti is not the only one going rampaging right now. My cat is definitely awoke. Anyways. I could go for S2 here. I don't think it's the optimal thing to do. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. We don't need anything. Now, how many stacks did I had on this thing? I'm pretty sure that I again just revealed the stealth and I didn't attack it at all afterwards, so I'm not gonna hit this. I'm pretty sure that's the case. I hope I'm not mistaken. So let's remove those buffs. And do I want to I probably want to S2 this time, but let's not. Let's not like, I'm gonna get a 30% CR, which is gonna push me to 76, but Knuckle is still just extremely faster than Fenris. I don't think going for S2 is a good idea here, so let's just S1. Let's play it safer. I don't want to replay this anymore. Okay, Fenris procs, cleansing debuffs. No, I definitely should have go for a speed buff. Okay, I definitely could have go for a speed buff. But that's fine. It's gonna be fine either way. Let's go for S3 here. No. S1 here. Oh, fuck. Well, no, actually, that might be even better, honestly. Wait, when did I do 2 attacks on it though. I don't remember. Well, anyways, let's go for S3. And now Knuckle and Strays can do hits on this thing, which is kind of nice. So that's gonna be 1, that's gonna be 2, that's gonna be 3, and now we need AoE. Okay, wait. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to S1 here. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I need to S1 for CR push. I'm not sure I will be able to lap. Yeah, I'm not fast enough to lap. Fenris without the CR push. So I'm gonna go for S1 here. Now I'm going to lap for sure. Let's keep hitting this. Now we AoE. Actually, I'm pretty sure if I S2 with Knuckle on this thing, then I would have lapped Fenris anyway, but we can get more damage by hitting Harsetti here, so I'm gonna do that. No, actually I wouldn't. I would be at 75% when Fenris... let's see, actually. I'm gonna attack this, get the last attack. Oh yeah, I would lap, actually. I would lap, so... that didn't matter all that much. Now, the final hit. Let's see what the damage is going to be like. It's 26 million. Nice. Almost 71 million final score is pretty decent, I would say. So, yeah. That's it. I really want to go to bed now, so I'm not gonna say anything else. Just thank you for watching. I really hope that this video helped you. I hope this my suffering is not gonna be for nothing. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments. I'm trying to answer all the questions. And goodbye. I'll see you in the next video.